Well then, back a little bit for a little more Caelid Cud. I'm now level 13, my little Truekin horticulturalist here. And I figured for this episode, now that I basically got my spelunking out, kick out of the way, how about we actually go back to doing the main quest type of thing, is what I'm thinking. So, how about we do that? Nope, I'm gonna go up. We're basically gonna go head off to the Grit Gate. I don't know how dangerous it's gonna be to get over here, but we'll see how it goes. Just to throw it out here. Basically right now I'm wandering around in terrain that's not too dangerous. But once you basically start to move a little further out into the areas, I suppose it's not right here. Basically, this will still be pretty easy, but we're going to. But the further on you basically keep moving here, northeast. I'm just gonna kill that, eat something. Oh, something else leveled up because they killed the Taurus. That's fine, I guess, though. We're getting to that point where I'm not getting as much experience, I don't think, from these guys, so if something else kills them, I'm not, Well, I'm still getting 62 experience. But it's not a major loss, I don't think, if these guys get killed by something else, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. Now, I'm basically casually exploring it because it shouldn't be all that long before basically we get to... Oh, remote pig farm. Cool. It shouldn't be all that long basically before we get to, the flower fields, which are basically the next, part outside the hills here. Isn't there a tortoise? Okay, a few tortoises is probably a little bit too much to, scoff at, so... There we go. There we got into a... I just noticed this, but my sniper rifle's empty. I should probably refill that, so let's do that right now. Something else about my sniper rifle is it does a lot of damage, so really good for basically, if I want to, picking off stuff. And by the way, I'm mapping out this area here just because I'm going to be wandering the flower fields, which are a dangerous area, so... Oh, another homestead. So, more pigs. Because why not? Ooh, nice. We got a +1 to hit. Alright, we're slowly making our way out into the next area, I guess. And by the way, I'll note that, like, you know, this thing needs to be really shot, but just annihilate stuff. This rifle is what it's good for. This. Let Joseph Lover. Alright, I think at this point we're probably good to basically move on, so we should be getting to the flower fields at this point, more or less. Whoops, I hit a glow crow. Yeah, I got massive range on this, by the way, because it's a sniper rifle, right? Guess that I had no HP on left. It probably makes sense, by the way, that I would have more damage with my sniper rifle, because, like, you know, sniper rifles basically, you know, are a gun. Alright, we're into the flower field. So, basically stuff can get really dangerous here, because we'll run into, like, stuff that, like, you know, can really do a lot of damage to me. We'll just kill those guys easily enough. You haven't seen anything really dangerous yet, but there's basically these plants that can, like, you know, something like, basically really dangerous stuff like that. Basically, it's a feral loss, but this thing is down here. So, basically for, you know, I think we basically saw this already, but basically, standing taller than a snapjaw and 3 times as wide, the blossom of the feral law resembles a bundle of freshly severed saltback tongues. Its bouquet can only be described as a sweaty animal, and its flabby leaves stand poised and ready to bludgeon anyone who dares to get close. Several thorny rhizomes pods pulse near its base, like a clutch of eager children. So yeah, basically this thing's like a stationary summoner. And there we go, we killed it. Yeah, basically there's lots of dangerous stuff you find in flower fields, so I want to take this a little bit slow in case I find something really dangerous that might be able to, you know, cause me a lot of trouble. Get my easy experience for killing that. That's what I look at skunks for, right? Easy experience. Alright, so no byway at this point. I've only gone this far, so still a long way to go to get the Gritcate. But whatever, that's fine. Oh, there's something dangerous. A chitinous puma. The top muscles of this wildcat are sheathed in interlocking maze plates of chitin. So basically this thing's an armored cat. Now, I think it's possible for these things to spawn around Joppa randomly. So this is like an early, really type of dangerous thing you can fight. As you can see, fear and experience, it's worth a lot to kill. You don't want to basically, you know, I want to explore this area, I think, so. There we go, kill that. A bear? A boar? By the way, there's a ray cat. Ray cat shies away from you. There's an amoeba over here apparently, and there's a sword on the ground. Two-headed iron longsword. We'll pick it up, why not? Until I find something that, you know, is worth picking up that's good to pick up random stuff, I guess. Now, don't bother those pumas. They basically, I think, spawn all over the map for the most part. Ooh. There's some Fulcrete. There might be something interesting around here, like a turret. That's a rifle turret. There we go. Easy experience. Hello there. Oh, there's a mine layer guy down here. High explosive miner. I don't know if I killed it there. I did not, so. Oh, I actually get a lot of experience for killing these things. Maybe I should just kill them more often. Now, this guy dropped some oil. Let's maybe pick that up. I mean, oil's not something bad to pick up, so why not? You trade that oil, you know, for the water ritual. Ooh, fresh water. Giant amoeba. Kill that. Now, I'm actually interested in wondering if... Do I know how harvesting? Might as well hire stuff, you know. But yeah, I'm wondering, like, you know, if this is connected to anything over here, these ruins. So let's go down here quickly. And there we go, we find something very dangerous. There's a mimic. I think I hit the wrong thing there, but oh well. Let's actually mark this guy. So there's some, you know, lots of experience for getting that mimic. Rika shines away. There's a mimic corpse. Oh, you were hostile. Okay. For some reason I can't do anything with this weird artifact. I don't know why. This carcass kneader. It's fitted with a crankshaft that turns a dimpled rubber sheet and kneads kinks out hind parts of its sitter. Okay. You know what? Let's just disassemble this. I have no idea what it's used for, so we'll get my stuff for it. Scrap for goods. Alright, this guy's got some copper nuggets. Some trash. Yeah, these guys actually have trash you can actually, like, buy, because, you know, they're, Archons are basically like, you know, tech scavengers like you. They're like mutants, though. And I can trade you this and that. So we'll do this. Let's get those. I think if trash is in your inventory, you can actually rifle it. So yeah, you can actually rifle through trash in your inventory if you don't want to, like, you know. Slowly going around. Oh, there's an Archinus Puma. Okay, what do we got here to kill this thing? I do have charge, but that's not going to help me here. Yeah, these things are dangerous. There's a lot of dangerous stuff you'll basically find, you know, in the flower fields. You know, let's talk to this guy. The Mechanist Pilgrim. That's a Mechanist. I felt like doing that. Alright, so that's basically done here. By the way, there's a hookah here of fresh water. Take a puff of the hookah. Well, we figured we were artifacts. Let's look at it now. We found ourselves a poison net grass grenade. We'll disassemble it. Didn't learn how to do anything with it, so well, that's fine. So, a hookah, what is this? A crystal water pipe with several smoking stems. Basically, it's like, you know, a thing. We're just going to pour this into something else. There we go. Drop that. And move on. I really hate amiibo in this game, to be honest. We'll kill that, because, you know, they give you a good experience, apparently. Everything that's going to give me, like, you know, 120 level of experience and not really be an issue, I'm good for killing. There's a Zealot. Interesting, you know, finding him here. There's a Rummager. This hunchback is garbed in filthy robes of color and slate, strands of mad chin hair splayed against her chapped lips as she examines the broken trinket. She's got a full carbide dagger and a revolver. There's a Templar Squire. Wet skin, skintless behind her ears, her spine camers in anticipation of its blood-faded curvature, and she pokes out her chin in emulation of her elders. Sword grease stains her hand, so there's a warrior, basically really, you know, strong one. These guys are fighting. Well, we'll pick up his stuff. So there's a La Bloom. Insects buzz in a hungry crowd around a meaty yellow-brown petals of his growing flower stalk. The plant twitches when it touched. Is it dreaming of a way to lash out at the creatures around it? Probably, so let's kill it. Apparently I found a bronze ingot. That's cool to find. You know, while we're here, let's just eat at this campfire. And we'll keep pushing on. Alright, I see myself some stuff around here. We'll take that all. Alright, before we do anything, I want to just check this stuff out, so... let's read this. Editor's note, he died of old age in 925 pp, and for limbs it bears a broad shovel, blah blah. I shoved off from my stony nook and trekked to their home steep way, blah blah. There's a heavy weapon. Look at things by pressing space. Tonight, though, the jungle shrouds me. Alright, so basically this is like, you know, a nice little thing telling you a story. Basically it's giving you a nice little, like, you know, in-depth, like, you know, idea of, like, how stuff works in this game. I think this is something else. Not sure those were worth anything, but whatever, we'll look at them. So here's a tunneling pod. Racing across the ground at alarming speed, the brittle rhizome pod digs into the dirt with its thorns as it seeks mini vessels to explosively gift with its genetic material. Ooh, a painted glass bottle. Sure we'll get it. And I'm just going to drop the Y into, here. Get some information. There it is over there. There's a feral law right there. By the way, this seems to make you flee from him, so... Let's do this. Poor guys, they turn into human corpses because, you know, they're too close to exploding, you know, stuff. Anyhow, there's the cackles of the Chronicle verses. The humming chrome and the Sasha's chambers, we'll take those. Yeah, I'll take that too. The humming chrome. So, however, simply adjusting the corpse, use a spray bottle to dispense a liquid concussion that would later haunt my dreams. And Sasha's chambers, see if there's anything. Stories, but will I find anything useful from them? I don't know. There we go, killed that guy. Now, a good thing about the Firefields apparently is that I'm getting lots and lots of, like, trash, so there's lots of good stuff to find apparently here. Like, my scrap and stuff is going up, up, up. What are these guys? Caesar cyberneticists. This androgynous figure has shorn himself of all his body hair. A leather jerkin, breeches, and moccasins protect his pasty veined flesh. He bears one arm of flesh and one of fluted chrome, and the irises of his eyes are achromatic. There's the bedrolls and stuff. Now, something I want to look out for. I've only got 601 sled slugs. Okay, never mind. I thought I might be running out of ammo, but I guess, like, you know, we got tons of ammo, so I'm not going to worry about that. I think for this episode, by the way, the plan was to be to rummage through the flower fields until we get to Grit Gate. I might go for a jungle too, perhaps, on the way there, so we'll see what my, you know, the plan will be. There's a pig. By the way, that's a, you know, a docile pig, so it makes me wonder if there's, like, you know, possibly other docile things around. Well, Echomaxes are docile, but to the southwest. Hello. There we go. Oh! I got frozen solid. So what happens here? I guess I have to unfreeze there a little bit. You probably should have checked the effects to see what that did. Oops, that's dangerous. There's a mimic. Alright, let's mark this guy and we'll try and kill it. So there we go. Nice little bit of experience for killing that mimic. I'm pretty sure ranged those things aren't too bad, those mimics, but once you basically deal with, like, you know, them up close, I think they get a lot more vicious. I mean, they have that much experience. They must be dangerous for some reason or another, right? By the way, I haven't noticed this, but I've been harvesting law petals over here, so Law's pungent yellow-brown petals look the part of traditional aromatic ingredients, but the savory flavor that they impart is much closer to broth than Ticine, apparently. So, you know, there's that stuff. Not gonna fight these guys, they're dangerous, so, you know, leave them be. Hello. Away droid. Ouch. There it is, right there. So here's a Flosternod. This thing's a swarmer, and it's hostile, so oh, well, that's nice. Yeah, it's dangerous stuff. I guess that's a very dangerous robot right there. Ouch. There we go. Killed it. You know, it's fun, you know, this game. Basically, wherever you look, there's going to be some sort of adventure for you to deal with. So, even if like just roaming for the wilderness here, you're basically seeing lots of like, you know, interesting things happening. You know, that's something I want to say about Cave Cut. This is an interesting game because it's got like a very vast environment that you can basically explore and all that. And even if you die, you can like, you know, just get right back up and go somewhere else and find something else new to find. So there is a lot good to say about this game. There's a feral dog. Just killing stuff with my rifle. I found some weird artifact. Let's see what it's all about. Hey, a stun rod. So, a telescoping slate-colored rod with a knob on the head. So there's a cudgel. You can probably guess what this is all about. Basically stuns people. Let's replace a cell, remove a cell, and disassemble it. I like the fact that I'm getting like all these like batteries for stuff, I guess. Though at some point I think I'm going to start like trying to disassemble some of these probably. There's a chem cell, by the way. Combustion cell, fidget cell. Thinking about where's my recoiler? It's got a solar cell in it. Why have I got this in my hand? Remove. You know, thinking about it, I could probably put the dagger in my other hand. The dagger is basically a dagger, so it goes into short blades. And I may want to just get like, you know, dual wield at this point, I guess. I was thinking about it, right? Let's get dual wield, so get that, get my offhand strike, some flurry. I could get jabbed too, right? Now, you know what I'm actually thinking though? Even though it'd be cool to get like that, I've actually been doing quite a bit of bow and rifle stuff at this point, so maybe I want to get like, you know, kickback for example. Suppressive fire. Wounding fire. Surefire. Maybe we'll get this stuff. We'll get this for sure. I really should have kicked back, so I basically can, like, you know, try and get away from stuff. And let's see here. Flattening fire is what? So I like to, you know, pick up one of these right now, I think so. As long as your target's surrounded by 6 or more solid obstacles, suppressive fire is subject to fighting fire. Essentially, that's basically going to, like, you know, cause things to get, like, you know, suppressed and can't move. Wounding fire. You fire a marked target for each penetration of the shot that hits your target bleeds. And disorient fire. As long as your target can't see or hear any faction allies, booing your fire is upgraded to disorient fire. Usually your target's DV and MA. Surefire basically gives like, you know, no accuracy penalty, so basically fire stuff. Beacon fire. As long as your target is flaming, luminous, or phosphorus, Surefire is upgraded to beacon fire. Beacon fire shots are also treated as critical hits. I wonder how important that'd be later on. Of these, I think wound fire is probably the most useful of this stuff, possibly. Though suppressive fire is the one I'm probably going to get. There's also ultra fire down here, by the way. You fire at a marked target, your shot combines the effects of all the other fire powers you have. So, ultra fire is basically the grand all thing to get, but you need a lot of agility for it. By the way, I should also note there's heavy weapons. So, strapping shoulders. 2-handed guns count for half their weight toward your encumbrance. Tank, you suffer no penalty for heavy weapons. Sweep. Yeah, let's see here. I think we'll get suppressive fire. That sounds like something very interesting to get. It looks like suppressive fire isn't, an ability, so I can just use it whenever I want to, I guess. That's cool. And try to suppress things. I see a fairly... Alright, it's right there. I should probably note something about my marked target, by the way. I think that actually raises my accuracy, by the way, when I mark targets, so... I might be actually able to see that in my skills, perhaps. So let's see here. Well, I guess steady hands is with that, so here we go. Draw bead. You spend a turn to draw a bead on a target and mark it. Whenever you fire a marked target with a bow or rifle, your agility is treated as if it's 2 points higher. So basically, yeah, your agility is higher. You may only mark a target at a time. If you lose vision, mark target, the target becomes unmarked. Kill that, get some experience. I'll take that. Oil's always nice, right? Actually, think about it, I could probably put all that oil into the combustion cell, so maybe I'll do that. I got a falling chair. Okay, onward we go. You know, I'm thinking for this episode we're just going to march all the way over to the grid gate, the entrance of it, and then we'll basically stop there. Ooh, there's a Neftali runt. We've basically seen this already, I think, but Virgil sleeves, crushed flat, cloaked to diminished figure against the jungle's undergrowth. But the Neftali ruse doesn't end there. A masked weave for the coarse plant fiber veils the emotive face of the root dweller. Only the trees know whose hoary visage is laid on. So these are things I, Alright, these things are actually pretty fast apparently, so maybe I just want to, back off a little bit from them. Oh, they hit me with weird artifact of some sort. Things can't throw grenades at you, by the way. Let's just fire my finger at these guys. think it might have been a blowguard that did that to me, by the way. Just, you know, confused me there. And we'll take his dagger. Not sure I care about the wooden, you know, the wooden bow, so I'm not gonna worry about that. There's a sun veil. And there's a circuit board. Hey, level 14! Whoops. Alright, these guys are just gonna keep coming after me, so... Am I hearing this thing? I can't tell. Oh yeah, I'll note that, by the way, these things actually have HP, this thing doesn't because it's a robot. So, skimming the underbrush and sealing on air, a shiny old void of perfect chrome reflects the dim light peeking through the canopy of braid trees, trusses. A larger version of the knit mask worn by an apple root dwellers adorns their surface in imitation of a face. They rotate with a species purpose. So, basically this is like loved by robots in the entire tribe, disliked by Cheka apparently, disliked by swine. It's light damage, so I'm hitting it then. They don't like me now, but, you know, whatever. We kill that robot. Those idols, by the way, I think they have a high chance of basically being always, like, you know, they're always, I think they're always going to be, like, a unique enemy, those things. And they're usually very tough compared to, like, the other, you know, things around them. I'll get the iron buckle, too. Let's explore around. I don't know why the stalkers give so much experience. I should probably read their description and see what they say about them. That's just something I note about in this game. Is the experience for enemies seems to be all off, you know, all over the place? That's something I want to find. Apparently I keep kicking this thing backwards. There we go, killed it. By the way, there's a skunk. You know, it's funny. I basically keep going, and we basically keep finding more, you know, more and more things basically to find basically. Hmm. They're doing stuff with love injectors, those guys, apparently. Alright, these guys are coming after me, apparently. Oh, there's another idol. Yeah, as you can see, these things usually have lots of, like, dangerous stuff, so... Whoops. We are going to run away. Let's try going up instead, I guess. There's an albino ape. Oh, look at that. We found ourselves a goat folk, so... We're starting to get new enemies, so a braid of roasted frog skin structures taut over her swollen pectorals and fastens a satchel to her hip. Her hooves are strained with nephrology blood. Spittled flies from her bleeding mouth into a tuft of hair beneath her chin. Now we got ourselves the goat folk. These guys are hostile, so... By the way, they're also tough. I assume, by the way, we're basically in the jungle at this point, so yeah, we're basically right next to the Grit Gate. I just have to go up into, like, the northeast at this point. I'll hang around in the jungle a little bit to see a little bit of the goat folk, I guess, but I don't really like fighting them. Goat folk are really dangerous, by the way, because they have explosives and stuff. And they're well armed, for example. So... I'll be very careful fighting them, basically. To the west. Yeah, let's actually mark them. So there we go. There's this guy. This guy, by the way, he's got explosives, so... the solar seeds are basically explosives. Okay, my range is somewhat obstructed here. Well, I'll explore a little bit to see if I can find another one. There's another savage. Let's mark him. Yeah, you can see, like, just like, whoa, this guy's hurt me a lot. This guy's using some sort of electrical discharge to fight me, so I actually want to run away from him, I think. He is coming after me, this guy, so... Heal up. And sprint away again, because he got a little bit too close to me. I don't like the fact that it's gotten dark, because we're basically fighting at, like, nighttime. Alright, well he's fighting something, that guy. He can do that. I'll go up here and we'll find the boots and stuff that were dropped off. So, from here we can get ourselves a glass stein, skull caps, and chain gauntlets, and sower seeds. So I look at this, by the way. Small warm siege, it says. Ooh, engraved fruit artifact. Let's look at it. So, blah blah, Sultan's history. What the heck is this? These skin-tight gloves occasionally jolt the hands into performing with added strength and dexterity, apparently. Alright, so this gives you more strength and agility. Interesting. There's the gauntlets. I'll note by the way that the gauntlets are something I probably want to put in my hands because, you know, they'll give me a little bit more armor. But they will hurt my dodge value a lot. So I'm wondering about it as well. There's the Elastic Skull Cap. This thing basically gives you cold resist, dodge value, and armor. Hey, there's bounding boots. So, as long as you have worn this item for at least 100 rounds, you sprint at twice your movement speed. So, basically gives you movement speed. And I don't got better, so remove these, put on the bounding boots. I'm tempted to put on those engraved owner simulators, by the way, because those actually could be useful, but I think we'll go for armor for now. Still haven't got better armor. I have to find something better than what I've currently got, but oh well. Actually, you know what? Before I do anything else. Throw an item. Sower seed. So yeah, the sower basically has seeds. And well, let's just do it now, I guess. Oh, I think I blew myself up there. But yeah, basically you can throw sower seeds to these guys. As you can see, it basically does a lot of damage to them. Yeah, he's really hurting me, this guy. So again, we're just going to sprint away. I really need it to become daytime so I can basically like see what I'm doing. I don't have night vision on this character yet because, you know, I haven't got the augment for it, so there we go, we killed him. Sure, we'll take those again. I'm watching my weight, by the way, because, you know, it is possible I could, like, you know, get overweight carrying this stuff. Oh, something's firing at me. Okay, so here's ourselves a warden. He's got 30 HP, abraded, blah blah blah. He's got like steel plate armor on him, which is nice. A desert rifle. There we go, we killed him. Yes, we'll take it for now. So I want to note, by the way, that apparently there's a skin suit here. I can put that over my my armor. So now if I go to my equipment, I've got elasticized skin suit. A bodysuit made of structurally black fabric that sticks to the torso. That's what that is. Let's drop this. Drop that. This steel plate armor, by the way, let's look at, this quickly. This suit's armor is made of many large plates of forged metal over a layer of chainmail. The whole mass is stitched to an undergarment of leather and padding, so that's what that is. You know what? Let's just drop the iron buckler at this point. It's cool to have bucklers, but whatever. We're going to disassemble this. Apparently I picked up a chain gun. I think we already know how to make those, though, so if I go to my tinkering, I could disassemble it, the chain gun, but it probably makes more sense to keep it around if I want to spray bullets and stuff. I mean, this is a bowling rifle here, so this is a basic single-barrel, chain-loaded rifle powered by a simple self-winding flywheel. It's basically fires multiple shots, got low accuracy, but does lots of damage, basically is what it's all about. Now, note I really want to further explore jungles before moving on, because I don't want to be running around from goat folk. Goat folk are dangerous. Oh, look at that. I think I got killed, this guy. Cool. Let's get this. Alright, let's drop these. We'll examine this. This is an electrified carbide longsword. That's what he's hitting me with, by the way. So that's why I was taking so much damage. This thing was hitting me here. And it really hurt. We'll take that out so I can't do that anymore. Alright, this chem cell is low. I want to basically disassemble it, I think. Damn, I was hoping to possibly get the thing for it. The schematics for it if I want to make me more in the future. Oh well. Probably not to blow leashes here, they're easy to fight. I still have to go up and over, so let's keep going up, I think. Oh, alright, so yeah, basically you'll find these guys over here as well, in the jungle. So I'll fight this guy. I'm just going to hug the edge of the map for now and just keep looking around here. Whoa, what the heck is this? An ice frog! There we go, we killed the ice frog, got some nice experience. Another ice frog to get killed. Notice, by the way, I'm getting lots of experience for killing stuff out here. We're basically fighting a lot tougher enemies than I was before. At this point. Well, these guys aren't tough, but goat folk and the ice frogs and everything else can be tough. There's a Coolipede. So this emperor frog utters forward on hundreds of churring legs. Teeny needle-point quills jut out from between the plates of chin along its protective body. There we go. Killed it. Got a lot of experience. Everything's gonna be lots of experience, by the way, in like, you know, the jungles, so... Once I'm basically able to kill confidently here, this is where I want to basically go to get more experience. Okay, let's just go this way. Outskirts of Belay. Alright, where am I right now? This is not a flower field, so I think we might be in a special area again. Yeah, this looks like a summer's around here, by the way, so... Here's a flower field. Let's go up, maybe? I'll look around a little bit more. Oh, here we go. Hindran villager. 4 deer legs paw nervously at the ground while human hands clutch the haft of a vine reaper. This creature's expressive face and muscular torso show a clear human lineage, but the thick fur over dappled flanks, the flickering pointed ears, and the majestic antlers atop his head tell a different story. Basically, this guy's like a centaur. We found the centaurs in the game. Because why not? I believe this is a village that always spawns, by the way, but you have to basically learn where its location is before you can come here. Or you have to, stumble upon it randomly, like I did right now. There's another one of those hindered villagers. Wondering why I wasn't harvesting the star apples. There we go. Now I am again. Buy some wine while we're at it too. Now if I go south from here, we should find Belay. So, here's Belay. And you know what? This actually seems like a good stopping point because I wasn't expecting to find this place, so maybe next time we'll basically, learn what this is all about. By the way, the angsty personified, the hindered scout stands tense and poised, long ears flicker, as with her nervous tension, the muscular tone and awareness of the scout is even more heightened than those of the hindered farmers. Seeking predators and intruders, her eyes dart, hindering on. Alright, well anyways, yeah, let's save right here. And we'll see how this basically goes as I go around like Belay and Gritgate and all that stuff. For now, take care.